Wait. Hold on here. Is this the barbershop? Is this the barbershop?
Yes, it's
the barbershop. Wait, I mean, we can't talk street in the barbershop. Then where can we talk street? We can't talk street nowhere else. You know, this ain't nothing but healthy conversation. That's all
you gotta tell who's the park down.
It ain't nobody exempt in the barbershop. You know that. Ain't nobody exempt. You can talk about whoever and whatever, whenever you want to in the barbershop.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Wait. Hold on here. Is this the barbershop? Is this the barbershop?
Yes, it's
the barbershop. Wait, I mean, we can't talk street in the barbershop. Then where can we talk street? We can't talk street nowhere else. You know, this ain't nothing but healthy conversation. That's all
you gotta tell who's the park down.
It ain't nobody exempt in the barbershop. You know that. Ain't nobody exempt. You can talk about whoever and whatever, whenever you want to in the barbershop.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's going on, man? It's another episode of the Barbershop, man. I am your host. I am the proprietor of this network. First of all, man, I want to give a shout out to everybody out there. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. We're about to have a great show tonight. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me right now. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. All right. Next, if you can hear me, go ahead and let me know where you're from, where you're watching from, man. That'd be great to know that. Put it in the chat because we're going to have a great conversation tonight. The third thing is if you want to join the conversation, man, feel free to join the conversation tonight, no matter where you are, where you're watching, as long as your camera is working, as long as your audio is good and your kid's not running in the background doing cartwheels off the couch. Man, turn that camera on, get up here and discuss this matter with us. As you guys can see tonight, the subject matter for the barbershop conversation tonight is that another one bites the dust. Savannah James, the next embarrassment. Guys, if you have not seen Savannah James, we're going to get to her video last. We're not even going to start with her video first. We're going to start with where all of this started. Where did it stem from? All right. So we have a lot of videos that we're going to play tonight. But guys, I do want you to support the channel. If you're watching right now, anything you do for the channel is amazing. The first thing is free, right? Hit this like button right now. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know that you love me. Let me know that you're a real person. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button for me. All right. That's free, right? If you want to give to the channel, you can absolutely 100% do that by Cash App. You see that scrolling at the bottom of the screen. It just came up. If you want to give a super chat, do that as well. Any super chat or Cash App sent, I will be able to read whatever the Cash App says and or whatever the super chat says, and we'll give you a shout out and we'll celebrate you guys. Last but not least, now we definitely want to, if you want to come up again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the link and get up here. But I do want to say this to everyone. Thank you so much. We have over 1.5 million views on this channel. We did it the hard way. I didn't buy any views. I didn't buy any subscriptions or any subscribers. I did it the right way. Right. I did it the way that it's supposed to be done. So not only are we over 1.3 million views on this channel, but we also have hit another milestone. We're at over 5,000 subscribers as of 2 days ago. Over 5,000 subscribers, over 3,000 shows we've done so far, and or over 1.3 million views on this channel. So man, I'm so happy. And I want to say thank you to everybody that has contributed to this network, everybody that comes on this network and gives us sports, gives us boomer reports, gives us the gray area, that gives us everything that we do on this show. Everything that we do on this platform, this network has been cooking. And so we want to continue to cook and get to 10,000 now for another great milestone that I'm looking forward to. Guys, if you want to be subscribed to the channel, you do see the QR code in the left-hand top of the left-hand of the corner of the screen. You can scan that and also hit the subscribe button for that as well. All right. But I want to have a conversation for the last week, guys. And let me know that you're here, guys. I see you guys are coming in. Hit the like button, subscribe button, get in that chat and let me know that you're here. Let me know what you think about the Savannah thing here because it's crazy. But I do want to go through some videos with you guys while those videos are uploading. I have a question for you guys. You know, what is happening in the world today? There's a lot of things going on with relationships. There's a lot of things going on with people talking about relationships. Marriages are looking crazy. Marriages that we looked up to are looking preposterous, as the white people would say. And I just want to know what's going on with marriage. What's really going on in marriage today? What's going on in relationships today? Right? What's going on with women? I'm actually excited, and I just can't hide it. When it comes to these women coming out, when Savannah James said what she said, we're gonna get to Savannah. Oh yes, we're gonna get to Savannah. But I'm glad that she said what she said. She said what she said. It reveals who she is as a woman. It reveals who a lot of women are. I do believe that a lot of women have. I believe a lot of women have subjected themselves to men when they really like women. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that tonight. I think a lot of women have subjected themselves to women. To men when they really like women. I think there's a lot of women out here who are married who took on the role of a wife when they really are lesbian. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 if you don't. All right. We got people in here right now. Mr. Taylor, we got Mr. Taylor in the building tonight. He said, "Oh no, not Savannah." Absolutely. He said, "Marriage is cooked, man. It's looking like it." Highway 20 Skinny says, "Hit the like button." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Armanai 78. She says she should have been checked a while ago. Yes, she should have. All right. And then we got KP from KC. Oh shit, they're about to order 66 bronze. Oh shit. Thank you, KP from KC. And Almanized came in and said she's jealous of LeBron. Then he said, "That's old. That's a good man, Savannah." Yeah, yep. But in order to talk about the problem today, you have to talk about the root of the problem. And the root of the problem stems from a few women out here right now. We have Michelle Obama, who embarrassed Barack. We have Jada Pinkett Smith, who embarrassed Will. We have Aisha Curry, who embarrassed her husband. And now we have Savannah James, who basically just embarrassed her husband. And they don't see anything wrong with this. They don't see a problem with this. They don't see any issues with what they're doing and what they're saying. And so I definitely want to, before we get started again, if you want to come up, please hit the like button, subscribe button, and come on up, hit the link and come on up and join the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My brother from another mother, the man of the hour, Trey, is in the building tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, put your damn hands together. What's up, my brother?
What's good with you, BMU?
Man, talk, man. Listen, brother, man. What are your thoughts on what's going on? What's going on, Trey? You out there, man. You out there. What's going on, man?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it, so this gonna be my fresh eyes.
Yeah,
that's why I said. That's why I put in the chat. Oh no, not Savannah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait till you see it, brother.
Holding on for me.
I can't wait till you see this, brother. I got so many videos. We got to start from where it all began. And I'm going to start with Aisha first, because it was Aisha first. All right. And then let me see. Let me make sure I get this right. Let me see. I got it up here. Let's see. All right. Let me down. Okay. I'm downloading that one. And then we got Aisha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got a bunch for you, brother. I hope you're ready. Because you remember Aisha, but I'm just gonna play it. Just gonna play it. You know, I think it's better if I just play it for you, my brother. Let's see. Where you at? All right, here's the first one.
Really bothers me and honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, there are all these women throwing themselves. But me, the past 10 years, I don't have any of that. I have zero, this sounds weird, but male attention. And so then I begin to internalize it. And I'm is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
My. I'm not done. This is the second one. She went on a show with the women. I think it's called I don't remember the name of the show. It was a bunch of old hoes on the show. But I want you to see this one as well. She was on The Real. Yes. And as you'll see what she's doing when they introduce this man coming out here half naked, chiseled body, and you'll see what she's about to do to embarrass her husband a little bit more. Here we go.
Time for a drink. What do you say?
Absolutely.
Yes, we get to drink. Marcel?
I'm still hanging. Look, she's trying to take her ring off. Trey, we're starting with Aisha first. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, well, Aisha, I think, is probably the most jealous of her husband, right? And here's the thing. I've said it before. You guys have to remember that Steph, her husband, was not supposed to be what he is today. It's actually his brother that was the better basketball player. His brother is the one that went to Duke. His brother was the one that was highly touted. He went to Davidson. He wasn't supposed to be this Steph Curry that we know today. He just happened to find his game, and then he changed the game, and then all of this fame sort of came upon it, and then they started winning championships. And so I think, to me, she's probably the worst out of all of them, considering that she is clearly jealous of him. She's jealous of the attention she gets. And I was having a conversation earlier, BMU, and I was saying that relationships in the modern era are more adversarial than anything. It's more of a back and forth sort of, it's a competition. I'm better than you. I can be better than you. It isn't about, that's his spotlight. I'm his wife. He got it. He's doing it. I play my role over here. But to me, and let me say something. He's a lot more patient than I am. He's a lot more patient than I am, because there's nowhere in the world I can watch my wife on national television attempt to take off the ring that I put on her finger, because that was a sign to show that I was going to respect her and love her and cherish her and provide and protect her. And for you to even signify that you want to even fake take it off for a nigga with his shirt off, passing around martinis, nah, he's much better man than I am.
Hey, now, Trey, I got one more for you, because I'm glad you said that. Now, because she got on the interview and she actually broke down. How she felt about him, and how everything seemed like it was a mistake, being with Steph. And it seems like when he's broke, when he seemed to be like he was going to be broke, she felt like she would be better with him if he didn't have any money, and she was the star. So let's look at Sister Aisha on this video.
I just never thought that he would like someone like me. I just didn't think it was going to be a thing. I thought we would be friends. Yeah.
Did you ever have anything in high school at all, or it was legit just friends?
No, just friends. Just friends. Yeah.
I get what you're saying of like you never saw him as something, but I'm like, when you look back, is there any memory that you're like, maybe there was something or
no? Never. I in the beginning hated it so much. I did not sign up for that. I also always thought I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. He said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. I thought I was going to be the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know.
Talk your shit, Trey.
Yeah, well, this was the point that I was making before, that Steph was never supposed to be the Steph Curry that we know now. He wasn't, right. Again, he wasn't highly touted. He wasn't that guy. It was his brother that was supposed to be the top dog. And obviously Steph surpassed him. So I think that I honestly believe her. I think she's telling the truth. I think she truly believed, Steph wasn't supposed to go this far. He was going to be a high school basketball coach, and that was probably as far as we're going to go. And she was going to be able to take center stage, and she was going to be able to be the breadwinner of the family, and it didn't work out that way. And so now that I look at it a little bit, it might be a little bit more resentment than it is competition. It might be that she resents him a little bit because he is as big as he is now. But, he's a Hall of Famer. He's going to go down as one of the greatest basketball players of all time now, and he's always going to be remembered for having that legacy. And to be quite honest, he don't really do nothing. He ain't never been in trouble. He ain't never been arrested. He's a good guy, good Christian man is what he is. You know what I mean? And I think there's a part of her that I think she kind of resents it a little bit. Like he just wasn't supposed to be this. And that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate that that's your wife. And yeah, I get it. She's telling the story. She's telling the truth on a podcast, but God damn, like, you know what I miss, BMU? I miss the days of when women used to take fucking secrets to their grave. I miss the days when women would put the secret in a damn journal, lock the journal, and that's the only way you would know the secret is if you had the key to the damn journal. If you can't get in that daggone diary, you don't know nothing about what's going on because she's not going to tell you. Now these women use TikTok as a digital diary to tell us literally everything that they're thinking, and what we've become to realize is a lot of you women ain't shit. Like at the end of the day, we just come to realize it's like a lot of y'all just ain't shit. And what we're starting to see is that even the money and the fame and the hype and the clout, it's not enough at this point.
Yep. Well, hold on to your horses, brother, because I got the next one for you. All right, started with Aisha, but I want you to see this young lady. You may know her when you see her. Let me pull it up for you here. Let's see. Oh, here it is.
I think I'm being catty by saying this. It's like there were 10 years when I couldn't stand my husband. You know?
do say that. You say
10 years. And guess when it happened? When those kids were little, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because, you know, you can be all great individually when you're just married. You got your life, he's got his, you come together. It's all, ooh, good to see you, bye, take it easy. And then you have kids.
Not take it easy.
Take it easy, you're traveling, that's great, good. I get to hang out and watch the TV I want to watch.
Right.
But the minute we had kids, it was like, where are you going? And how far? And you start measuring, it's like, how many diapers did you change? And, oh, you're golfing?
Yeah.
Oh, you got time? Oh, you got time to golf? How you at the gym all the time?
Why you in my brain right now? I'm like,
that's when all the measuring starts.
Trey, before you say something, I got one more for you for her. When they told her she should have had a son for Barack. Watch what she says when they asked her why she didn't have a son with her husband.
Needs as a grown man in the world. That would be.
You should have threw a boy in the mix.
I would. I'm so glad I didn't have a boy.
Yeah.
Because he would have been a Barack Obama.
It's like baby Barack. It would have been amazing.
Ooh, no, I would have felt for him.
Okay, Trey, now you go.
I never heard that before. That's the first time I've heard that one. I've heard some other things that she said. I never heard the son one before. This just goes to show that you can be the 44th president of the most powerful country in the world, and your wife will still dog you.
Yep.
This is insane to watch, bro. This is insane to watch. And to be quite honest, this is how far feminism has come into where you can get up on a podcast and you can sit there and talk about how bad life was when your husband, stick with me here, BMU, because I'm going to say this. When your husband has literally done something no other Black man has ever done. I'm going to say that one more time because I don't think we understand the scope of this.
Yeah.
Your husband, the man who chose you to marry, chose you to have his kids, he has done something no other Black man has ever done. He led a country in a country that told Black men, you can't lead this country. And yet you still shit on that motherfucker's legacy. I don't get this. I don't understand this concept. So now we have one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and we got the 44th president, the only Black president ever. And by the way, this is difficult for me to say because I'm a conservative. I didn't vote for Obama. I'm a conservative. But I can respect what he has done as a man in the position of the office that he held. I was in the military while he was in office. I can respect it. And he also gives hope to young Black boys. One of them, which should have been his son, by the way, Michelle, he can give hope to young Black. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I can do this. He did it. The odds are stacked against you. More than likely, it won't happen. Killer Mike, but at least there's an opportunity to say, you know what? There is a pathway because I've seen it before, and your wife will still get on there and talk about how hard it is. 10 years, I hated it. It was 90-10 sometimes. And no, could you imagine another Barack? I don't know. Could we? Could we imagine another Barack? It's unreal, bro. It's unreal.
All right. Now listen. Now, as people come in, we'll go back through these videos. As a matter of fact, I'll go back through them now. So we started with Aisha first. Aisha Curry being on the show with Jada Pinkett Smith, which is the wrong person to be on the show with. And she said this.
Really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves. But me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
For a drink, what do you say?
Absolutely.
Yes, we get to drink. Marcel? Marcel?
Never thought that he would like someone like me. I just didn't think it was going to be a thing. I thought we would be friends. Yeah.
Did you ever have anything in high school at all, or it was legit just friends?
No, just friends. Just friends. Yeah.
I get what you're saying of like you never saw him as something, but I'm like, when you look back, is there any memory that you're like, maybe there was something or
no? Never. I in the beginning hated it so much. I like did not sign up for that. I also always thought like I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. Like he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like I thought I was going to be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know.
All right. That was Aisha Curry dragging her husband through the world. And now we got JT. What's going on, man? Welcome JT to the building tonight. What's going on, my brother? You muted.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
What's going on, Trey? Can y'all hear me?
What's up, big bro? What's up,
yes, sir,
JT?
we can hear you.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
We got Curtis Moore, 1991, with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. He said, checking in. What's good, panel? What's going on with you, my guy? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. So that was Aisha. And I'm going to take y'all through there. Because now we got the first lady, first black first lady of all time, talking like this about her husband.
Catty by saying this. It's like there were 10 years when I couldn't stand my husband. You know?
do say that. You
10
say
long
10
years. And guess when it happened? When those kids were little, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because, you know, you can be all great individually when you're just married. You got your life, he's got his, you come together. It's all, ooh, good to see you, bye, take it easy. And then you have kids.
Not take it easy.
Take it easy. You're traveling, that's great, good. I get to hang out and watch the TV I want to watch.
Right.
But the minute we had kids, it was like, where are you going? And how far? And you start measuring, it's like, how many diapers did you change? And, oh, you're golfing? Yeah. Oh, you got time? Oh, you got time to golf? How you at the gym all the time?
Why you in my brain right now? I'm like,
that's when all the measuring starts.
Needs as a grown man in the world. That would be.
You should have threw a boy in the mix.
I would. I'm so glad I didn't have a boy.
Yeah.
Because he would have been a Barack Obama.
It's like baby Barack. It would have been amazing.
Ooh, no, I would have felt for him.
Lord have mercy. JT, did you get enough?
Yeah, I got enough, bro. I just hate that they're proving my man Trey 100% right with this marriage bullshit. It's just, man, this is our reality, bro. This is what the reality is. We can talk all day about getting married and all of this shit. It's a done deal. We cooked. It's done.
That's what Trey said.
It's a done deal.
Yeah, you
Just
you
don't
know,
know
I
which
didn't even
woman.
pick up BMU on one of the things she said because you're trying to process all of this, right?
Right.
But she slipped that in there. She said, "How many diapers did you change?"
Yeah.
Again, I go back to this adversarial, competitive. Like we keeping track of who's changing the most diapers now. What are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing out here? And so when I say things like marriage is a scam, fellas, don't fall for this. Because you can spend your entire life building yourself up to become something great, and your wife can take you down in one damn podcast.
Well, the reason that we're here, Savannah had some things to say about some things she likes to do in her spare time when she's not with her husband. Trey, I hope you're ready. You got one of the best shooters, best basketball players in the world in Steph, the first black president and the first black first lady, and then arguably the best player of all time. His wife had this to say.
Yeah, even more so that y'all met in a strip club, and that's like one of my favorite leisure activities.
Oh, I love favorite leisure too, girl.
I'm like, yes.
I don't understand why people don't like the strip club. It is a good time. We love it.
Love
We be having a time.
Love it.
Love it. So I know where our first field trip is. That is so cute. We actually should. What is
that
the
would be
city?
fun.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
You gotta be in
Yes.
Atlanta.
Yeah. They gotta be Atlanta.
Or
Yeah.
Houston, Area 29.
Ooh,
Area
29. I've heard of this Area 29.
No, y'all. Area 29 be lit. And that's
What
our
about it's
homeboy
something
Eric
Pink
that
House
own it.
something? What's that?
It's what?
The Pink House or something I just heard about.
I don't know.
Oh,
That's
that
Area
must be
29.
new.
We don't rap nothing but Area 29 over here, girl. Shout out to DJ Eric. Yeah, shout out to Eric. But I will say, because you was saying that, like,
Yeah. Well, Trey, welcome to the show, Trey. No, Trey, what are your thoughts? Do you have any thoughts?
Christ, Savannah. Look, I get it, baby. I get it. Your husband is arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. I get it. You've been rocking that house. You've been keeping it tight. You ain't out of shape. You ain't fat. You look good.
Yeah,
definitely look better than what you did when you were younger, which is rare for women.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I give you a lot of credit. You raised incredible kids. You've done a great job. So I get it. Savannah. Sometimes you just want to let your hair down. I say it all the time. Every woman got a little skis, a little strag in her. Every woman does. And you want to let it out sometimes. And that's fine. I don't have no issues with that. I really don't. I don't have no issues with that. But why you got to tell the world? Why? I'm in an Atlanta strip club being single, because I'm single. I can do that. Right? If I'm in an Atlanta strip club being single, I may bump into Savannah James in that month. That's crazy. I shouldn't know that. And to be quite honest, I've always had Savannah James like, okay, you know what? I ain't seen her do nothing crazy. She sort of stays out of trouble. She stays out of the limelight. She's not out here embarrassing her husband. And God, these damn podcasts, bro. These women got to get all these damn podcasts.
It's too late.
You got to take these microphones out of their mouth, JT. That's the problem. They got the microphone in their mouth. They should have something else in their mouth.
Right.
The damn microphone. That's the problem.
So let me ask the question. What is Area 29? That is a unisex strip club?
Mm-hmm.
It's a unisex strip club? I'm talking about they got females and
men
males
and women.
stripping.
Yeah.
That shit crazy as fuck, bro. The strip club, that's why I said it, and I'm going to say it again. These goofy ass niggas let the women in the boys club, and look what the fuck it is now. That's crazy now. That it is, yeah, we done. Or they're done. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie, I'm too old to give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. This is what's, I mean, and it don't even matter to me if it's LeBron James and his wife or Barack Obama and his wife. It's what they're showing the next generation, bro. It's the message that they're giving the next generation. And what they're telling them is that anything goes. Everything is fluid. You don't have to have boundaries. It don't matter. You know how fucked up this gotta be now, bro. This is not, I don't think anybody that imagined us being where we at right now that we was gonna end up being like this. Integrated into a society and emulating what the fuck, all that oppression and what happened in slave, all that shit. We don't need to talk about none of that shit no more, bro. That shit didn't do nothing but make us have arguments. That's it. It didn't do anything good for our community. Look how much it is right now. Motherfuckers are still mad at people for marrying people outside of their race. So fucking what? Marry who the fuck you want to marry. You ain't even got to love them during these days. We so screwed up. It don't matter if you love them or not. My whole thing is this, damn, I'm about to sound like fucking Trey. It's a fucking scam. This shit was a hoax all along. We got bamboozled. Hoodwinked. We didn't
led astray, run amok.
We didn't land on Flippin Rock. That motherfucker landed on us 300,000 times.
And here's the thing. Again, I'm not trying to. I don't believe that a woman, should have to sit in the house and she gets cabin. That's not what I'm saying.
Right,
I get it. They're humans. They want to get out and live their life too. I'm fine with that. But the more and more we go down this path, the more and more I'm starting to see dating is a humiliation ritual. Yep. Being in a relationship is a humiliation ritual. Getting married is a humiliation ritual. I'm not 6'8", and I'm damn sure a few $1 billion short than LeBron is, and he can't keep his wife out the strip club. I don't stand a fucking chance, bro. I don't stand a chance. If a man, if I see somebody putting in Tom Brady, I was getting ready to get to that. If a man's 6'6", he's arguably the best quarterback of all time, made hundreds of millions of dollars, can't keep his wife off the Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor, I don't stand a fucking chance. What can I do that is so much more different than what these guys are doing? These guys have created themselves into, they got huge legacies. And I don't understand it. And I just don't understand why women, you know what, I'm gonna tell you what it is, JT. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Women think that they can have the equivalent of like barbershop talk like how we do.
Mm-hmm.
They do. I think they think that they can just sit around and just have girl talk like they sitting on the couch. If you ever live with a woman, your girl will have her girlfriends come over, they start getting their little wine and all that, and they just start talking and shit just be flying left and right. You be like, God, don't ever listen because you'll learn some shit you never thought you would ever hear.
Too late.
They think that they can bring that to the podcast world, but they don't realize that it's having a negative effect because men are looking at this and going, oh, this what y'all really think? And I said this before, every TikTok that gets made, every podcast that gets made, you're just pushing good men further away from marriage. That's all you're doing. You're just pushing them further and further away from marriage for them to say, you know what? I don't think it's a good idea for me because if that's how she's treating LeBron, if that's how she's treating Barack, if that's how she's treating Steph, God damn, I'm gonna get cooked out here.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have to understand you can't do what we do. Me and JT could sit up here and talk shit all night, barbershop talk, and nobody would give two shits in the morning. It's just men talking around the cooler. Nobody cares. But when y'all women sit there and have a discussion about the ins and outs of relationships and how you approach it, and we keeping track of diapers and all this, it has an adverse effect on the dating world because men are the ones who ask for marriage. And the reason why nobody's getting married right now is because men aren't asking anymore.
Yeah. And then, you know, another thing is too is women, they they don't know how to. They really don't know how to not overshare. Like they overdo it or they underdo it. They don't have a balance with their conversation, right? Like with us, when we talk in barbershop talk, that's why it's not, we don't take everything and make it about us. You know what I'm saying? For one, they're not funny. This is the reason why us as men, we don't listen to what the fuck they got to say. They say the same thing over and over and over again. They talk about shit that we don't, and that's fine. That's fine with us. We don't want to be sitting there and being a fly on the wall with y'all because, for one, y'all don't even know how to convey certain things. It's all about how you feel. So we ain't got time to be listening to that bullshit, right? So when they do, like, for instance, they overshare. What they talking about going to strip clubs for? Get somebody, put some strange man's dick on your forehead and you paying this nigga, you throwing out thousands of fucking dollars. They want to make it rain and all this shit too. But then what they end up doing is, no, it ain't the men. Who they end up tending to? The goddamn women. They getting lap dances from women. They out here giving all these goddamn women. It was the boys club that turned into a social, like they treat the strip club like a regular club now. Shout out to Atlanta with they stupid ass. That shit look crazy as hell. When it used to be where when your woman did know that you went to the strip club, she was like, okay, he going to the strip club. I don't want to know what that shit look like in the inside. The problem was curiosity killed the cat. And once they start, I want to go with you. And the niggas fell for it and they went too. And now you got women going in there. Look, nigga, you bringing, what we used to say, you bringing sand to the fucking beach. And I'm not a big strip club. I don't even, that shit, it was always a little weird for me, begging bitches money, you know, because that's all they doing is dry begging, walking around with their titties out looking mad, especially on little young ones. Walking out with the titties mad because you got more strippers than you got men. So you got 30 strippers. There's only 16 men in that motherfucker. And you got, you know, probably 2 of them that men just come to see. Then they turned it into, they was like, well, shit, if I can't get a dance off of it, guess what I got to start doing? I got to one-up that motherfucker. They start selling pussy. So while they start selling pussy, guess what happened? The women start getting horny. The women that's the civilians. So the women start going on there, filling on the hoes, getting lap dances, sucking on their little titties and shit, going to the champagne room. You know what I'm saying? And it just got worse and worse and worse. Now they walking in there. Can you imagine you going to a strip club and civilian bitches is out there twerking? You know how hard it is if a motherfucker, that's what men already knew. You don't go in there, they got a whole bunch of money on the floor. You don't pick that, you get your ass beat picking that damn money up. It should be the same thing for the goddamn women going in there in they blue jeans, stripping. Bitch, you know, this ain't your job. You fucking shit up. They stripping all over there. They out there standing on the couches and shit. They trying to get a job and shit. What kind of bullshit is this?
Hey, JT, you ever notice that all the strippers, and I've been to the strip club with a woman before. I was side piece to a married chick, and we went to the club. She was married, I was her side piece, and we went to the strip club. It was a great night, by the way. It was a great night, right? But I've never gone like with my girl or nothing like that. I would never. That's crazy. That doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm talking about. You going with your girl. Yeah. You going, if you going with, you know, we have different ways of how we look at shit, Trey. They don't. Yeah. We already know how it is.
Have you ever noticed, JT, in the strip club, all the girls will admit that they smashing in the back, but it ain't never the girl you talking to?
Yeah, it ain't. She say, they be back there fucking. Like, you be back there fucking too.
You be back there too. What you talking about? No, I don't do that. Every girl in the club will tell you, yeah, they be in the back, you know, doing what they do, right?
Yeah.
But it's never the one you talk to right there in your face. None of them will ever admit that it's them. It's happening, but it's like a ghost thing. Nobody's actually doing. I always found that to be quite interesting.
What they all say? I just dance. I dance. I'm not in it all that.
This is how I felt about the manosphere and why I think that the manosphere isn't as strong as it should be. This is how I felt about red pill space, why the red pill space isn't as strong as it should be. And people used to get say that, I was going too hard on women because I asked you, why are you here? Why are you here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we didn't do a good enough job to say, look, we get it. Even the ones that are on our side, I love Crimson Cure. I love Dee Dee. All these people, I forgot the other chick's name. I can't think of her name right now. But we do. But the thing is, it's a male space. It's a male space. It's got to be a secret society. The same thing I said about the Passport Bros. Passport Bros should have been a secret club.
Yeah.
You should have had to pay a due and been initiated to get in that motherfucker. Straight up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me get the super chats real quick.
Open the floodgates like that and just let people in. It starts to lose its luster. It starts to lose its lure. And unfortunately, male spaces are invaded. And I'm gonna tell you why, JT. Because as much as they talk shit about us, they want to be us. I don't give a fuck what they say.
Absolutely.
They want to be us.
Yep.
We do everything we do is cool as men, especially black men. We put sauce on everything. Everything we do is cool. They show that picture of the all female nightclub. That shit was boring as fuck.
Right.
It was sitting down, boring as fuck. You want to know why? You want to know what makes the club fun? Us.
Men. Absolutely.
We make the club fun. We buy the sections. We buy the bottles. We the ones who do all the work. Y'all just there to look good and give us something to rub on. We need some lady meat to rub on. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But this idea, that's why they keep trying to get into our space, because their spaces are boring as hell, and they sit around talking about strip clubs. That's what they wind up doing because they don't have nothing else to talk about.
Yep.
What are they going to talk about? They have no life. Most of them have no life experience. They've never done anything, never been anywhere. So they don't have any life experience. So that's why they want to get around men, because me and JT will talk about his time in the Army, my time in the Air Force. We can tell you stories of Japan and South Korea. And we can tell you these stories about how y'all ain't seen prostitutes until you've been overseas. Then you see some real prostitutes. You ain't seen nothing yet. We can tell you these real stories, and suddenly we're more excited. So I want to be around them. But the problem is they infiltrate, then they stay around. Then they start picking up on things. Then they run back and say, this is what the men thinking, and then they got a podcast, and then it goes from there.
Yep.
So let me read these super chats real quick, and then we'll get our pain in here. We got Curtis Moore, 199, said, BMU, don't forget about Giselle and Tom Brady. Yes, sir. Curtis Moore came back with a 499 super chat. He said, exactly, Trey. What's said in the barbershop stays in the barbershop. Big Ant, 1171, $10 super chat. Thank you, brother. He said, BMU just saying respect to the panel, and Trey still ain't no player. So let me ask you something. Arpain, did you get a chance to see the video walk down?
I don't know if I need to.
You need to. All right. So we'll start with the originator.
Really bothers me, and honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity, is the fact that there are all these women throwing themselves, but me, the past 10 years, I don't have any of that. I have zero, this sounds weird, but male attention. And so then I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
I saw this one.
Okay, now here's another one.
Time for a drink. What do you say?
Absolutely.
Yes, we get to drink. Marcel?
I saw this one too. This is the one with the ring.
Okay.
Never thought that
I thought
he
we
would
were Savannah.
like someone like me. I just didn't think it was going to be a thing. I thought we would be friends. Yeah.
Did you ever have anything in high school at all, or it was legit just friends?
No, just friends. Just friends. Yeah.
I get what you're saying of you never saw him as something, but I'm when you look back, is there any memory that you're like, maybe there was something or
no? Never. I in the beginning hated it so much. I did not sign up for that. I also always thought I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. Like he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like I thought I was going to be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know.
All right. Now we get to the first lady.
I think I'm being catty by saying this. It's like there were 10 years when I couldn't stand my husband. You know?
do say that. You
10 long years. And guess when it happened? When those kids were little, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because, you know, you can be all great individually when you're just married. You got your life, he's got his, you come together. It's all, ooh, good to see you, bye, take it easy. And then you have kids.
Not take it easy.
Take it easy. You're traveling, that's great, good. I get to hang out and watch the TV I want to watch.
Right.
But the minute we had kids, it was like, where are you going? And how far? And you start measuring, it's like, how many diapers did you change? And, oh, you're golfing? Yeah. Oh, you got time? Oh, you got time to golf? How you at the gym all the time?
Why you in my brain right now? I'm like,
that's when all the measuring starts.
Barack wanted a son.
There's a grown man in the world. That would be.
You should have threw a boy in the mix.
I would. I'm so glad I didn't have a boy.
Yeah.
Because he would have been a Barack Obama.
It's like baby Barack. It would have been amazing.
Ooh, no, I would have felt for him.
Savannah.
Even more so that y'all met in a strip club, and that's like one of my favorite leisure activities.
Our favorite leisure too, girl.
I'm like, yes.
I don't understand why people don't like the strip club. It's a good time.
We love it.
Love
we
it.
be having a
Love
time.
it. Love it. So I know where our first field trip is. That's so cute. We actually should. What is
that
the
would be
city?
fun.
Atlanta.
Gotta
Yes.
be in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They gotta be Atlanta.
Or
Houston, Area 29.
Ooh, Area 29.
I've heard of this Area 29.
No, y'all.
Area 29 be lit. And that's
What
our
about, it's
homeboy
something
Eric
Pink
that
House
own it.
something. What's that?
This way?
The Pink House or something I just heard about.
I don't
know.
Oh,
This
that
Area
must be
29.
new.
We don't rep none but Area 29.
Yeah. Shout out to DJ Eric.
Yeah, shout out to Eric. But I was
That's
saying,
our
she was
homeboy.
saying that, like,
Mm-hmm. Arpain, talk to us.
You know, I don't think I think it's crazy that, I mean, I don't know what you guys have said, but listen, when somebody gives you information, just receive it. I mean, you know, if these women are representative of where they at in the level, I mean, they're at different levels. So they're giving you information, right? It's if you have information, you know, the way you process it, you know, I wouldn't change my mood. I'm not surprised that of any of them. Not really. Women have always wanted to be in male spaces. I know I wrote that up here when I first came, before I came on. They not only they're nosy, and they know that when they infiltrate our spaces, they get a chance to manipulate what's said. You know, and so and what's done, right? And so I mean, this is just, I think some of this is just the nature of a woman. They're naturally a lot of them are naturally take men for granted, because I said this before in these channels. Women only see men as useful tools. Even if they love you, they look for what your use is first, and that's it. And the rest of this shit, you got to fill in the blanks, and then you got to decide whether she reciprocates what she gets from you. You know, and a lot of women don't reciprocate. A lot of the newfangled women don't reciprocate. That's why men ain't asking them to get married. You know, you're not going to get shit out of them. You know, but I just think that some of this shit is nature. I can't say it in a soundbite, but none of this surprises me. Like, we would expect Savannah to have all these glowing things to say about LeBron, because she probably was giving up the bag for chicken dinners at one time. She got one of the most richest men in the world, and you figure she wouldn't have anything bad to say at all, but she does. And Michelle Obama, we wouldn't know who the fuck she was unless she was married to Barack. Nobody would know this woman unless she was married to Barack Obama. In fact, even if they split, she's always going to be Barack's wife. Period. She can't even have her own identity, and that bothers her. You know, and it bothers a lot of these women. Ayesha Curry, the same fucking thing. She could go anywhere she was. She could take half of Curry's money. She could do anything. But the very first line on her name, no matter what she does, former wife of Steph Curry. Look at Lala Anthony. She purposely ain't changed her name because if she did, nobody would know who she was. A lot of these women are defined by the men they are with. And then they don't have to be at the high level. You know, I mean, it really doesn't. You know, so if you're a decent guy and a woman's still with you, she defines a lot of her life based on who you are. You know, so I don't get surprised when women say stupid shit, man. And I mean, we're way past that now.
Yeah, I want to put this in there. This for Trey. For the women who are listening to Savannah and Aisha and Michelle Obama, thinking that you're on that level, they shouldn't be talking about their husbands. But to think that if you're on their level, you're not. And there's a black young lady who put this video out that I want to show because I know Trey is going to love it. Here we go.
This careless and quite frankly crass attitude that Black women in general have about being the most single and the most overweight is, in my opinion, more alarming than the stats themselves. Who gives a F? You should give an F. And I'm going to give you one reason why, among many, which I will be reporting on shortly. One big reason has to do with money and the life that will go on as you age. Black women, single, college educated, at age 60 and older, carry a median wealth of $11,000. In contrast to Black married women, $424,000. White unmarried women, $384,000. That's how the stats were laid out, y'all. So what does this mean? Simply put, it means you will age poor. You are not going to have any money. So the life that will go on is going to be rougher than you think, and more people are going to be crying than you'll admit. This care.
Trey, floor is yours.
You know, I'm gonna take y'all back to a year, BMU. Let's say 2019, 2020-ish. You know, motherfuckers, you run around with a mask on and shit. You can't go outside. You know, I was still in law enforcement at that time, you know?
Yeah.
There was a guy. I can't, man. There was a guy. He used to wear really nice suits, handsome fellow, wore glasses, had a whole lot of swag. The zillennials will say he had aura. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a guy.
Yeah.
And I remember him. He would have these shows. And he would say to Black women, you're going to die poor. You're going to die poor if you don't with someone. You are not a white woman. You can't play this game the way they play it. Can any of y'all remember his name? His name
well, Trey, let me bring him up. Trey, listen, Trey.
In this moment, yes.
Yeah.
I cannot say what's wrong or right.
Yeah.
It's not hard to fool me. Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah. Lead the way.
Hey.
I follow. No need to say.
Yeah.
Where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all.
Yeah. Y'all know who that was. Yeah.
I remember him putting a number on it. I think he was saying something like 1 point something million that you need to have by retirement. And they laughed at this man.
That's right.
They scoffed at this man. Now the four of us sitting up here going, nah, he right.
Yep.
That's right.
He right, because we know how this game ends. We know that you got to put your money away and save and invest and be ready for what is coming, especially as you age and your body is starting to fall apart. So kudos to the sister. I've seen her before. I like her content. I've seen her before. Kudos to her
I need
for
her
giving
link.
the exact factuals that many of you Black women will die broke.
Broke.
Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will die broke. Many of you Black women will And it's simply because you're choosing to make one decision. And that one decision is, men like me, you don't want to get on the program. Simply put, that's what it is. You want to fight me. You want to compete with me. You want to be my adversary. You want to do everything but be my teammate and be on my program so that your ass don't end up having $11,000 of net worth. I got to be real with you. I ain't had $11,000 in net worth probably since I was a teenager.
Right.
So this is insane to even hear. But what will it take? I saw something earlier, and I'll end here. I saw something earlier that was saying that Black women have become the face of feminism. Here's the issue. The issue with this is it didn't tell y'all what it cost. It didn't tell y'all what the price of becoming the face of feminism was. It's going to cost you not being able to afford the goddamn casket to put your body in when you die. Unreal.
Hey, we got another super chat, man. That's really appropriate, man. He says, I'm just gonna play it while I read it. So tell you good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. He said, long live the Godfather, man. Winter is here, baby. Absolutely, man. Shout out to the late, great Godfather himself, Kevin motherfucking Samuels.
Let me tell you though, man, it's funny. The real biblical part of it is the prophets never lived to see their prophecy come true.
Nope.
That's his name. His legacy is the fact that everything he said is coming true. And all the people who danced on his grave, half of them are going right into what he said. So I used to watch this shit religiously, to tell you the truth.
Me too.
Watch a lot of Kevin Samuels.
Yeah. But and he didn't
this from a scientific perspective. The fact that he was collecting data because he would ask thousands of women the same thing. I mean, if I was to put as an engineer or a scientist or whatever, if you were going to make an experiment, you have to make sure that the lab is apples to apples, orange to oranges, and he did that across demographics. And his data is unrefuted. I mean, you really, scientifically, you can't refute any of his data. He gave us a lot of data. It was a big scientific experiment. It'd been nice if he would have lived a little longer. But the data points are right there, man.
But now you went biblical. Hold on just a second, JT. I won't put this out there. I'm gonna let y'all cook as long as you want to. I want to put, you said biblical, so I want to read this scripture. Get ready, Trey. You finna fall out. JT, you too. If you go to Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, it says this: there will be a day, so few men will be left, that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, will you marry us? We will provide our own food and clothing. Only let us take your name so we won't be mocked like old maids.
Wow.
Isaiah 4.
Wow.
Isaiah 4 and 1.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Doesn't Uncle Jeff bring this up often?
Yes.
He always talk about Isaiah. What is it?
Isaiah 4:1. He talk about it all the time.
4:1.
Yeah. And
how
basically,
many women do you think out there right now you could sit down with right now with your woman? Take your woman, sit her down. How many of the women you think you could sit down right now and be like, you know what? I was thinking about bringing you into my home, and all of us work together collectively and build. How many of the women you think will say yes?
Oh, it's a whole bunch of them saying yes now. What are you talking about? I'm trying to tell you. It be raggedy ass houses they saying yes to. They haven't found the. It be
some of the women. I'm telling you, bro. Some of the women out here
they down bad.
Yeah, and some of the women out here that's around your woman or in her circle or talking bad about her, about your man and all this other shit. Those are the women that want to really be in your household. See, but go ahead and cook, JT.
So yeah, when you talk about that in Isaiah, the old mock, like old maids. So basically, they saying they won't be mocked like the hyenas. In the terms that we used to speak today,
Yes.
The hyenas. What's the other ones that they have? The goddamn ratchets.
Yeah, the ratchets.
You know, that's where we coming to right now. But there's also other signs of times too. When we talk about the what's the one that was it during the same time period when they were talking about that land where everybody was ass fucking and God said that's
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
That's Old Testament.
So God said, this is enough of this shit.
Yep. Blow it up.
Now listen, I'm going to tell you right now, you better not look back, goddammit.
Yeah.
You better not look back. Let me tell you something. I remember a comedian did his stand-up on, his rendition of the Bible. He went by the name what's his name? Little short dude.
Cat Williams.
Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He has a channel. Eddie has a channel, by the way.
Yeah,
no doubt. It's dope too. Yeah, so dope. When Eddie said it, he told him, don't look back. He said, goddamn, Lot was walking and his wife was like, I don't know what he talking about. Don't look back. I want to see. Lot, you better not look back. You heard what he said. He said, the bitch said, I want to see. And her ass stuck. Nigga said he didn't even look back. That nigga said he went. It kept up walking.
But you know what, man? I was talking.
You gotta leave him.
I was talking about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne said, what did he say? I'm trying to think of the line before he said it. But he said the Bible tells us that all women are sour. Now,
is that women lie? Watch this. Men lie? Is that off of that?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. He said something about he had a line before then, but at the end, he said the Bible tells us that all women are sour. Mm-hmm. And he's absolutely right. If you look at the beginning of the time, you look at Eve. Adam was chilling. He had dominion over everything. Eve comes. We lose everything. We lose eternal life. We end up being sinners. We end up being this. All right. Mm-hmm. You had Samson and Delilah. Samson was the strongest man on earth. And the Delilah manipulated him, cut his hair. He lost everything. Ended up dead. Job was a man that was a rich man. God took everything. Devil took everything from him to test him. His wife said, curse God out. Lot, his wife, turned around, turned into salt. But then that's not how the story ends with Lot. Do y'all know he had twin daughters?
Yeah, didn't he offer
the twin daughters? And the twin daughters was with him while they were walking. The mama turned around, turned into salt. Guess what the daughters did? They said the world came to an end. We got to do something about this. Mm-hmm. And they got their daddy drunk and they fucked him.
Yeah, they fucked him. Hey, the Bible's a porn movie, man.
It's everything. The Bible is everything that the world. This is
hold on. I got one more. You got Gomar and Hosea. Hosea in the Bible, it was married to Gomar. Gomar went out and got pregnant, but Hosea thought the baby was his. It wasn't his. She went out several times. I think Gomar cheated on him 7 times and got pregnant by 7 different men. And I think Hosea was the first simp, because let me tell you what happened. After she got pregnant by them 7 men, Hosea named all the kids and started raising them. But she went out one time and had sex with a man with a lot of money. And the man got what he wanted from her and made her a slave. Hosea tracked her down and bought her for 15 pieces of silver and brought her back home and still stayed married to her.
Hey, listen, everybody doesn't realize Bathsheba was a.
It's in there.
Listen, when David killed his best guy for Bathsheba, I believe it's Bathsheba.
Yeah,
she was bathing naked in front of his room every night.
And guess what? You know what? You're right.
Temptation.
That's what my pastor said a long time ago. I ain't talked to him in a long time. I ain't talked to him long. We ain't had no relationship in a while. But he said Bathsheba was bathing in front of Bathsheba was raped by David. I said, whoa. The Bible don't never say nothing about her being raped. I said, you trying to pander. You pandering. I said, because what she did was, ain't no way David walks out on his castle, on his kingdom, and he looked across the street and a woman in his view, butt ass naked bathing. Stop
every
this.
Night. Every night. You know what? What the sin is that he coveted her and he killed his best man. That's why.
Yep. But see, that's how the story go. It was the first Maury Povich episode. You are the father, because what happened was David had sex with her. She came over and gave him that pussy. David got her pregnant. She went back home. She said, I'm pregnant, David. David said, shit. He said, Nathan, go out there right now and find her husband and bring his ass out of the ward back here so he can have sex with her so he think it's his baby. The husband come home and say, I can't be without my men. I'm not sleeping with my wife. I'm going to sleep in front of the door. David said, oh, okay. Hey, Nathan, take that nigga back out there and have that nigga killed.
Put him on the front line.
Put him on the front line, have him killed. Had him killed. And David made Bathsheba one of his concubines.
Yeah, it's a treacherous ass stories, man.
Oh, okay.
Your girl here, Trey. Anissa, she here for you. Yeah, she here. Anissa said, who was punished for that? David was punished for that. But guess what? David got punished for something. Because Anissa, if you across the street from Trey house and you know Trey blinds open, and Trey going out on his balcony at his apartment every night, get to drink, have a drink, and smoke a cigar, and you butt naked Anissa, in front of the window that you know Trey gonna be in, you trying to fuck something, Anissa, and you're the problem. And especially if you come over to the house and give that thing to Trey, you are the problem.
Trey, like, why you put my name in it?
He said, this is my good silhouette.
Right, JT, why you putting me in this?
Trey the only one that hit Anissa. I ain't hit her. He did.
You know, hey, listen, man.
But I do agree with you. If I come out on my balcony and Anissa is bathing in my view, she's throwing me that ass. That's how I see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that is funny.
Anissa said she's been throwing that ass since 72, 73.
Yeah, just looking at it is a treasure.
JT, you remember? JT, you remember Vampire in Brooklyn? That boy say, I remember back in 72, 73. I went to a girl house, knocked at the door. I thought she was a woman. She was a man.
She did all the flip flying, flipping it.
Oh, man. Oh, that's fucked up.
So basically, what you're saying, using the scriptures, we've been cooked for a long time.
Yeah,
long time. Since the beginning of the time. Shit.
This shit just
if anybody want to come up, the link is in the chat. If y'all don't see it, I can put it back in the chat for y'all if y'all don't see it. And she talking about, and this say, take it up with God. What's up, Beans? You can come up, Beans. The link is in the chat.
You know, I'm so tired of people blaming stuff on God. I'm so tired of that shit.
But haven't y'all noticed? Let me turn this shit up. Haven't y'all noticed that there's a full-length war? First of all, on Cam Newton, every woman from every fucking can of things trying to change. The guy wants to fuck honeys without having babies without marriage. But I think he understands now how he can make a lot of views. But if you look at the succession of women who haven't, every one of them are trying to tell him how to be a man.
He deserves it.
Well, my thing is this whole notion when he tells the chick, I can't have platonic friendships, and he purposely says platonic, And then one lady says, well, you only look at women as sex objects. And he said, he doesn't answer the questions right because, he's only limited. The truth of the matter is he doesn't have to look at they say he's out of control. The truth is, I think he's exercising maximum control. Because he doesn't put himself in those positions where he could get weak. I'm trying to put something together. And let me ask you guys this question. I'm a married man, but I think that married men are the biggest and the most vulnerable. The most vulnerable men in the world are married men.
In what area? What do you mean?
I don't think a married man is the most vulnerable man in respect to a woman. A woman can't hurt you any more than if you're married to one.
Damn.
Yeah, because you have no leverage.
That's right. All your leverage is gone.
It's baked into your relationship with her.
I'm working on the title because I want to talk about that on a Monday show. I think, and because I'm a married guy. And this is why when men who don't vet, right? If you marry a woman because she's the best piece of ass you ever had, you're finished. Okay, you're cooked. If you marry her for a lot of stupid reasons, you're going to get cooked sooner or later. And even if you do it for all the right reasons, it's just by the grace of God you don't get cooked. It's just by the grace of God. I mean, most married men, I think you're no more vulnerable as a man in America until you're married. And I think that's one of the reasons why Cam doesn't want to get married. He said it himself.
I mean, he'll be well in his right not to want to get married, though, bro. I mean, the thing is, the reason why I said that he deserves that because Cam was fighting against this whole patriarchy first. Cam, he's trying to be the I'm gonna keep it real, keep it funky with you type of guy, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And so now what happened was that he didn't stand on his square. Yes, I got a bunch of kids.
Which means he didn't stand on the square.
Let me tell you.
I think he did stand on the square.
He didn't.
Why? Yes, he did.
Okay, I can explain
why.
Let's
talk about it. Why you say he didn't?
Right. So when you see the interviews that he's in and he's speaking, he never pushes back. Right. He never pushes back. But the first one he had was with the fake doctor. Right.
Yeah, the fake doctor. I was going to get there. Yeah, that one.
When he never put her in her fucking place. First and foremost, we ain't put me on the motherfucking on the barbecue. Let's talk about your ass. Let's talk about why you ain't been married, right? Because what he ended up doing was making himself look bad by being silent when she was actually saying a bunch of lies that he was saying. He didn't start getting mad about it until 2 shows after that when he had somebody else on his show that was challenging him. So he messed around.
She's one. Go ahead. Who's next?
Yeah. So then you had the other chick. Shit. What's her damn name? Man, I can't remember some of these chicks' names because they didn't.
I mean, but I got 2 clips for you.
But he didn't. This is the thing. He's conflicted himself, and rightfully so because he's still a young dude.
But let me ask you,
still a young guy.
Yeah. I think he's a little ignorant too, and I don't want to give him too much credit. But you don't think some of the way he answers instead of getting upset is because of the clicks and views?
He still gets upset. It's just the way that he uses it.
What I'm saying is the reason why he doesn't go back at him. Because even what you said about the fake doctor, she did 2 clips. One where she roasts his ass, and then the second clip, she comes back and contradicts everything she said about him when he asked her, how come you're 41 and you don't, and you're not?
Oh, I get what you're saying. So I don't think it's clicks and views though. I think it was the opportunities outside of YouTube. Like he just lost an opportunity on BT.
And he was with
I think it was Savannah. That. So yes.
He was with the chick Savannah, but he was with his boy first, the dude who says you can't have platonic relationships. I think there's a big storyline in all of this stuff. And Cam is at the center
Absolutely.
of it. And I think a lot of them look at him as a dumb jock, but I'm starting to see the genie behind the thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he got fired by One in Park because he said what he said about I can't have platonic relationships with women. But the truth of the matter is, they say, well, you only look at women as a piece of meat. But if I find a man who says, I'm not putting myself in situations where I may make a mistake, I may say something wrong, I may do something with a woman who's pretty, and we don't have no reason to be together. We're not in business. We're not in this. Why the hell do I want to be around you?
Yeah,
I want to hang out with you for coffee, tea, or me.
And then cost it
all you have to say, and I'm gonna end it here. All you have to say is he touched me, or he said something, and his whole fucking career is over.
Yeah, all of them are put in that. That's why I'll be doing a show tomorrow when you have this Hollywood bullshit.
Right.
And now this is where we're at a space right now, y'all, where Hollywood meets podcasters.
Oh, you going to do the round table thing?
Have you seen the video with Flippin Powell on it?
Oh,
yes.
Did you see that?
Make sure you come to JT show tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
With Flippin Powell, he's on a podcast talking to men, and they're talking about how to respect Black women. And it's 2 actors on there who play gay men in their TV shows. There's one gay man that's actually there. There's a man there with a beard who transitioned. He's a trans man.
Well,
and you have Flippin Powell.
It ain't no he. That's a bitch at the table
that's
wearing a beard. It's a bitch at the table with a uniform, with a man's uniform on. The fuck out of here. Well, he ain't calling them no men and women no more. No, that's a woman.
Let me. Can I tell y'all what I think about Cam? I think that Cam. I think he's a guy like after my own heart. Like he don't give a fuck what these bitches saying. He don't care. Cam gonna do what the fuck Cam want to do. And I think some of it is clicks and views. Some of it is that he works for ESPN now, which is owned by Disney, so he has to kind of watch himself a little bit. Right. But I think ultimately, at the end of the day, it don't really fucking matter what these women say. It doesn't matter what Dr. Cheyenne Brown. That's how I live my personal life, and I'll tell you that. I don't give a damn what y'all women think. I really don't. I'm cordial. I'm nice. I have a conversation with you, but at the end of the day, Trey gonna do what the fuck Trey want to do. Mm-hmm. I believe that Cam is of that same fabric. I think you just add on, $100 million on top of that, where he can buy what he wants to buy and go where he wants to go. And I think a lot of these women think that they can take their shot and say, well, I told Cam what he should be doing. Nah, well, you just got him 100,000 views or whatever. 1.6 million views is all you did. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, Cam decided not to marry Jasmine Brown with her fine ass. He decided not to marry her at the end of the day. And here's where I get a little bit frustrated. There's never any accountability on these women.
Yeah.
Why you not asking them why these women don't want to get married?
That's right.
Why you not asking them? Why haven't we had an interview with Jasmine Brown and said, hey, Jasmine, did you want to marry Cam? Why did you have Cam's baby and he didn't have to marry you first? You want to know why? And I'm going to tell you why, because I went through this personally. We don't want to address the fact that in the Black community, a lot of these women don't want to be married.
That's right.
We don't want to address that.
That's right.
We don't want to have this conversation. How do I know this, Trey? How do you know that, Trey? How do you know that? Because my ex, I asked her, do you want to get married? No, I don't want to be married. That was her. This was before I answered. I didn't prompt her. I didn't say no, I don't ever want to get married. This was out of her mouth. We have this thing, we don't want to have a conversation about Black women who are avoiding marriage because they've been told by feminism that they will lose and that it's not beneficial to them somehow. But yet we have a beautiful sister who's sitting here saying it is beneficial to you because you're going to die broke, ho. You're going to die broke.
And guess what, Trey? Anissa says, how many white football, and I'm going to address this first, then y'all can cook. She said, how many white football players you see wild and not like Cam do? None. You know why? Because those women give those white women give those white male players security. And so you don't see, I'm going to ask you this, Anissa, how many white wives of football player and basketball players are on podcasts talking down on their men right now?
Taylor Swift ass ain't even married yet, and she is in line.
Yep.
This woman is a billionaire. She is a mega star. She ain't just some household name. This woman is a mega star. And Travis Kelce got her. She in line, step in line. She ain't said not one crazy thing yet. What's the other guy? His brother, Jason Kelce's wife. She got a podcast. She ain't said not one crazy thing, but she tells some embarrassing stories, but that's fine. It's no big deal. But she has not said one thing to embarrass that man.
Travis Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes' wife.
Not out of pocket.
But this is the thing. But you see how they try to put us, like how Nessa try to put us in that damn trap, that conversation trap. Anissa, why don't you tell us this? What is Cam doing to be wilding out? That's the first thing we should have asked her. What is he doing to be wilding out? That man is minding his own fucking business, having his own podcast and saying the things that he want to say. He ain't wilding out. What is he doing? You explain to me what it is that he's doing to wild out.
But JT, if Cam's wilding out, so are the women.
No doubt.
They're the ones that's wilding out because only thing he does is wear those expensive, ugly ass hats, smoke his cigar, put his shit on there and have dumbass conversations with these hoes. And they're the ones that's out there wilding out. He just sit there and listen to what the fuck they talking about.
He's got 3 baby mamas, and they're all being taken care of.
Women and kids. Some of the kids are not even his, by the way.
One of them.
Yes, he takes care. Think about this, bro. These guys really, people just don't even understand. Do you know the amount of people that these cats take care of? And I ain't talking about just giving them money. They give them opportunities, jobs. They got communities that they deal with. It's a lot on these folks' shoulders, man. This ain't no people that just sit here, just do a podcast, and then they go home and go to sleep. These motherfuckers don't even sleep ain't even on their fucking agenda. Okay, they get it when they can get it.
She's doing the he's a little fruity also. Come on, man. That's
now, okay, Jake, let me say this real quick. Hold on. Because I think this is for you too, Trey. The last couple of videos been for Trey, but I know you other guys can relate to this too. I think when we, like Trey said, we're not holding the women accountable.
No,
because I believe that the women like certain things, and I think that they were raised to be that way. But I'm going to let this young man who's sitting doing his barbershop talk explain to you what the difference is. Here we go.
Women don't look for a good dude. Women don't look for that man that works and, wants to treat them right. If you want to lose a woman, treat her good. Have a job. Take care of her. Tell her you love her. Tell her you respect her. Tell her I want to be with you. Tell her I want a family with you. Tell her you the only one I want, and you'll lose that motherfucker quick. I'm trying to tell you, if you want to lose her, listen, you can cheat on her, she'll stay with you. Beat her, she'll stay with you. You can lie, all that toxic shit. They love that motherfucker. But if you want to lose her, just be loyal to her.
Yeah.
Just show her some respect. Just say, look, I miss you. I want to marry you. I want to take care of you. That motherfucker will run for the hills. You don't want no good man because you
sing to her.
Sing to her, she still don't want you. They're not taught and raised for someone to treat them right and to take care of them. They're not used to that shit. If ain't that motherfucker mentally abusing them, verbally abusing them, or physically abusing them, they don't want you. So if you want to lose your woman, just treat her good.
Absolutely.
Right?
Chet.
I mean, we know this to be true, especially within the Black community. And a lot of it, there's a lot of different reasons for this. One of the things is because they didn't grow up seeing it. Black women just flat out did not grow up seeing Black men loving and Black women loving on each other. A lot of them have no idea what they never saw it. I'm telling you from personal experience. I didn't see it. My mom didn't get married till I was 17, and she didn't marry my father, and she didn't marry my sister's father. You know what I mean? And the marriage only lasted 3 years. JT, I went and did boot camp. By the time I came back, she was divorced. So goddamn. So you didn't get to see it. So we're asking Black women to do something they don't have no fucking clue how to do.
Yeah.
Now,
and I see this all the time. And I was having a conversation with my son. My son, he's 16, he's dating, and he's starting to ask those questions like, how do I get a girl, and what do I say? And one of the things I've been telling him is whatever you do, don't be the good guy. Don't be the nice guy. And that doesn't mean go be an asshole. I'm not teaching him to be an asshole, but I'm telling him your standards, your boundaries, those are yours. Stand firm on them. If she can't get with it, she can't get with it. Plain and simple. We don't bend and break. And unfortunately, in the Black community, that's what these women are looking for. They're looking for the guy who's going to bend and break for them. But the truth of the matter is, just like that guy said, the more of an asshole I am to you, for whatever reason, you're more attracted to me. And that's crazy that I can't love on you, tell you how beautiful you are, tell you that I want to start a family with you, tell you I want to care for you, tell you I want to cherish you, tell you I want to protect you and provide you, tell you I want to take care of you until you can't take care of yourself no more. And even if I were to die before you, to make sure that I have left something here so that you are still taken care of, even when my ass is rotting in the ground, I can't say those things to you because you don't appreciate it. You don't understand where it's coming from. You don't know why I'm doing these things as a man because you never saw it before. And so instead what you do is you gravitate to the motherfucker who want to slap you around, the motherfucker who want to sleep with other women and cheat on you, the motherfucker, that's the guy you want to be with. And again, I keep saying this, what the fuck do guys like me do then? What do I do? I ain't 6'8", I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a super toxic guy. Yeah, I got my ways, but I ain't toxic. I don't be beating women up and cheating. I don't do all that shit. So where do I fall? Technically, I'm more good guy than I am bad guy. I have my tendencies, but I'm more good guy than bad guy. Well, you're not attracted to me. I'm not toxic enough. I truly believe that in my last relationship, I wasn't toxic enough. I'm not going to sit there and fight with you. We're going to have a conversation like adults. We'll sit down, we'll address the problem, we'll work the problem out, we'll come to a resolution, and we'll move on like adults. Oh, to sit here and have a conversation with you cursing me out, I'm cursing you out. That doesn't fix problems. But you would rather have a situation where we out in the middle of the street cursing each other out and making a scene and people putting us on World Star and all that. You would prefer that?
Andre,
it's exciting.
Anissa says, you typically don't see white men of wealth out here who truly have money where they can live this type of lifestyle out here, having multiple kids with multiple women. That's a black mentality. Well, hold on, I'm gonna say this. Anissa, I know you're not familiar with the world because you're in the glue trap of captivity. But I do want to say that one of the best quarterbacks I'm going to say one of the best quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, has a baby mama, and she has a kid with him, and he left her and then got with Giselle and got Giselle pregnant, and then she got babies as well. There's other football players as well in the league who are white, who have multiple baby mamas as well. So, I mean, and then she went on to say, it's simply my opinion that I think Cam Newton is an embarrassment, but that's my opinion. But he's an embarrassment to you. But like Arpane just said, if you see, he just did an interview with the other relationship guru girl. I forgot her, Sarah Fontenot. And he told Sarah Fontenot his baby mamas don't want for nothing. He said if his baby mama if the girl he with right now want to get married, she's not going to bully him into getting married. And he said if she want to leave and be alone, she can go. He said, I'll get her a house and a car just like I did the rest of my baby mamas and take care of them like I do my other baby mamas. He said, but none of them want for nothing, the kids or the baby mamas. He said, those women are his responsibility. So you tell me, Anissa, even though you may not agree and some of us may not agree how he's doing things, the man taking care of his kids and he taking care of all them women, no matter how toxic you said, them kids ain't wanting for shit.
We gotta change. We gotta change the fucking conversation, though, man. First and foremost, fuck the white men. So what? We got to stop doing this goddamn comparison to motherfuckers that we don't even fuck with. That shit sounds crazy as hell. Well, what the white folks doing? The white people ain't doing this. The white people ain't doing that. So fucking what? So fucking what? When it comes down to it, how many fucking NFL quarterbacks that left the league and still are millionaires? How many do we have in America? Out of all the goddamn Super Bowls we have, out of all the people that's in the league, how many of those goddamn quarterbacks out of a million, just say a million people, how many can you count? You can't count a lot. It ain't even 1% of them motherfuckers. So when you start talking about motherfuckers, we're not talking about somebody that has wealth. We talking about somebody that is known, first and foremost. He's known. He's in the fucking limelight on every aspect. But to compare him with white men is the dumbest shit. And we got to stop that comparing to white people. We've been living next to these motherfuckers forever. And we still don't know nothing about each other. You know why? Because they never gave a fuck about us. So we shouldn't be giving a fuck about them. You don't hear motherfuckers sitting back and say, well, what, the black folks, they don't never do stuff. You know why? Because they don't look at us as being the standard. And we shouldn't be looking at them as being the standard. Because if you go outside of the United States, we look like the same motherfuckers. It's an American culture. And there's cultures within cultures. So whatever the fuck y'all keep saying, you just want to, white men ain't doing this, white women ain't. So fuck them. Matter of fact, let's look at it this way. All those motherfuckers is in different, if you got liberals and you got, what's the opposite?
Conservatives.
Conservatives, those are more of what the contrast is now, not black and white. You know why? Because homosexuality fucked that off. Huh? Y'all don't, for some odd fucking reason, let me say this. Y'all got everything to say about heterosexual men, specifically black men. Y'all will go around and charge motherfucking black men and being gay and punks and sissies, the straight ones. When you got all those punks and sissies right in front of your fucking face and y'all don't say shit about the actual ones. They sit back and would take Michael Jordan, a goddamn senior citizen and talk about this man out here, out of all these fucking years, is out here trying to fill on a little white boy and all this shit. The man ain't gay. Let's leave that shit alone. But you do have EJ. Y'all know who that is. Big 6 foot. Now, ain't nobody said shit about that motherfucker. Ain't nobody said nothing. All the actual sissies out here, they don't say nothing about.
Oh, you mean EJ? Oh, Michael, that's Magic son. Okay.
Yeah. They don't say nothing about it. That's why tomorrow, when you see the whole thing, I ain't never seen no shit like this. A table full of men talking about getting rid of patriarchy. Including the old nigga, Clifton Powell. And he was wondering why his ass was getting his ass handed to him, pause, by them sissies. Because he has felt, and this is the thing. That's why I said it before, Black Man, when we was talking about it. And I said, he's sitting at the table with the wrong people. Those men can't edify this man. That man he's about to put his heart out there. And the first thing that came out, as soon as he started talking about what he didn't know, what was it? The sissy came and said, I'm not trying to disrespect you. We already know what that means when somebody say that. And what did he do? Disrespect him. Cut him off, disrespect him, and he had 10 damn minutes to talk. Anytime a man starts talking with jazz fingers, we already know you got to get up from this table. It's basically our fault. I ain't gonna even lie. It's our fault because our silence. We're silent on the wrong thing. Let me say this. I'm gonna let this land. Black Man, you did, and I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you, bro, that you might have to keep showing that last show, not the last one you did, but the one before, when we had that shit. And Trey, you was on there. Was Trey on there?
Oh yeah. He was on there.
Freezy, Trey, all of us. That is telling. That show with the Sugar Boys, how disrespectful they was. Now, I got, and I wasn't gonna say nothing about this, man, but I gotta say it. The craziest thing to me was when we was on there. You had, and this is my man's, but I gotta call it a thing. Information Man sat there, and those disrespectful ass punks was talking shit about him, and he was still trying to be diplomatic with them. But as soon as, what was my man name? God damn, he's the truck driver. He got into it with him. It was with Trey. It was with I don't see him too often no more. He used to be on Hamp Show too.
I know truck driver.
What's his name?
Truck. Just call him truck driver. I know you're talking about.
The truck driver. But it's important for me to say who it was. As soon as he said something, he was agreeing with Information
Was it
Man.
Joseph?
John the Baptist.
John the
Baptist. That's what it is. Yep.
John the Baptist was talking and agreeing with Information Man. Information Man started hollering and screaming at John. John was like, I'm agreeing with you. And he was like, you don't know me, sucker. And da-da-da. He was just going in. And somebody had to call it out. They said, well, he was sitting there talking all nice to the sissies, and they was being disrespectful to him. But soon as John got to talking, soon as Trey got to talking, and somebody else got to talking, he got like a little chihuahua. I said, man, this is some fuck shit. This is crazy. And he disrespected the fucking show doing that shit, man. And it wasn't even called for. A lot of this shit is a lot of, man, we got to start calling niggas out when it's about that, because they would let all that stupid ass shit slide. What I hate about it is that, this is when my mic was all fucked up, man. I didn't have the skills I got right now with the microphone. But man, the things that was said. Yeah.
Balls, nigga.
Yeah.
Big balls.
It's the same thing that we have. It's the same type of disrespect that happened on that round table with Clifton Powell. As soon as Clifton Powell started talking like a man, the punk started going in on him. Didn't want him to talk. But then when you look at the comments, And I love you, Anissa, but you had those goddamn women like Anissa is sitting back and they cheerleading the punks. He got him told.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
This is why shit be all fucked up. Y'all don't allow people. That's why when we was doing it, I gotta say, this probably was the first platform where you had somebody where you had black man would let two people just go ahead. Y'all argue it out. And motherfuckers used to get mad. And that was one of the reasons why we liked everybody that was on here, especially you had R-Pain. R-Pain, you got better. I don't know. You better look at some of them old tapes we had, bro. You was worse than Trey. But when Trey come, that's what me and Black Man be like.
Listen, I take umbrage. I don't see any way I was worse than Trey. But
yeah. Do you understand? And I know your wife had to tell you when you cuss, those cuss words sound even worse.
God damn it, motherfucker!
Are you out your goddamn mind? Like it is, man. You must be out your.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you crazy?
And R-Pain a big motherfucker. You mad at him in your face saying that shit. You like, well, I'm just not even gonna argue no more.
Listen, I
know you know what though? I'm not letting Anissa off the hook because we have to address two things here. First of all, this is a 50-year-old woman, so we have to leave that down.
Right.
Time has passed. I don't know why she continues to keep doing this. It is what it is. But one of the components of modern day feminism is white worshiping. We have to understand, and JT hit on it a little bit, but I'm going to take it a little bit further. The white worshiping is at an all-time high. I don't want to be like them.
I'm still listening, y'all.
Let me tell you why. I don't want to be like them white boys. Many of them are cucks. Many of them are scared of their wives. Many of them realize they have no leverage. Their wives out here getting smashed by Big Ronnie. Their wives out here disrespecting them. Their wives are doing whatever they want to do. And all you can see is, well, he ain't had a bunch of kids with a bunch of different women. Do you know why? Because he's in the weakest position he could possibly be in. R-Pain hit on it earlier, said that husbands are the most vulnerable. Let me tell you what else husbands are. They're also the most disrespected. There is no more disrespected man on this planet than the husband, especially the white husband. The fact of the matter is that a lot of us black men, we can see that. And we say, ain't no goddamn way I'm ever gonna put myself in that position. There was a woman, she was talking about why she only dates white men. And she was sitting in her car, she was saying, hey, I only date white men. And she said, and I thought she was gonna, oh, here we go, there's another one of these white worshipers. And she said, no, I don't date black men because black men have rules. Black men have standards. You don't get a chance to fuck them over and get a second chance. She said, but white men, well, I can do whatever I want to them. I can run all over them. This is a black woman saying this isn't us. She said, well, that's one of the reasons why she refuses to date black men. She would prefer to date white men because it's easier. White men are cucks. I say that all the time. White men are cucks. They allow their wives to do whatever. These white men will sit in the room while their wives is getting put through a mattress and ask her, how do you like it, baby? Do you like that? Can I get you some water? Do you need a washcloth, a towel? So we don't want to be like that. You have made this thought process in your head that white men are the standard. But here's the problem. Black men, modern black men, I don't see white men as a standard. I never have. I can name some black people in my family that I saw as a standard. I can name some black mentors that I've had in my military career that I saw as a standard, but I've never looked at a white man and said, I want to be like him. I've taken some information and some education from their finances, sure, but I've never wanted to be like them. You have made this in your mind that we have to adhere to this white worship standard that you want us to be. And that's why you keep coming on here every other week talking about white people don't do this and white people don't do that. We don't give two shits. I don't give two shits what they do. I don't care. I'll smash some snow bunnies from time to time, but I don't give a fuck what they do. They're not my problem. We got to address this because 50-year-old black feminists keep wanting to do this, compare us to white men, and y'all are the only ones doing it. I tell you what, you go get a white man if you can.
Hey, let me just throw this off. One of the things with Trey said, I mean, look, JT, Trey, cooking, but one of the basic things that's the bigger hypocrisy about black women and a guy like Cam Newton. They act like the fact that he pays for and supports all his children and their mothers, that doesn't mean anything because he's not in the home. If you're a blue-collar worker, you're not in the home either because you got to spend all that fucking time working. I mean, I was even blue-collar, man. I'm sitting down here in the 10 years that a good 10 years were the most formative years of my daughters. I was fucking out of the house on travel across the United States so they could have something. So there's a lot of shit that I missed, and I had to rely on my wife to take care of it. And I was making the money for them to have the life that they have. So this whole notion that you got to be up under your kids to be a good father is absolute bullshit. You just got to be responsible and have money. And if you have the money and the means to give them the environment to thrive, and they know that you're there, whether you're there physically or not, that's enough. If they could reach out and touch you when they need to touch you, and that you're available when you need to be available, so, and that's what Cam's standing on. That's some other men too. I'm not talking about the nigga with 48 kids and 25 fucking different women, and he doesn't have a job. We're not talking about those kind of men. You can't equate the two, And so when I see all these women come up and say all this bullshit, and I think Cam is intelligent enough to know what's going on, I just think he likes to kind of let it ride because he's the interviewer, And sometimes I wish he would lock it down, but I have a couple of clips of the Bryant thing where he does get her. And she contradicts everything she said when he put it back on her. How you be 41 and no marriage and no kids? And she started talking about, well, you got to take your time and all that. But in the previous clip, she's trying to rush this motherfucker to get married to one of the chicks. So I'm just saying, I just think that I think more men need to kind of stand on the square that they want to stand on, as long as they're not doing the wrong things. But I don't equate a Cam Newton or Nick Cannon with the average guy in the street just impregnating women willy-nilly. He can't take care of nobody.
JT, each one of y'all address this individually.
So the fuck what? That's my response to it. So what? Again with the white worshiping. So what? Anissa, if they could choose between you and a white woman, they would never choose you. Why do you care? Why do you care? Where's your white husband? You love them so much. And what they do. This white worshiping is insane, and it's unfortunate because you are of another generation. So you just pass this shit down to younger generations to make people believe that white men, like, who gives two fucks what they do with their wealth? We know what they do. I know what they do. I know what an irrevocable trust is. I know what a prenup is. I know what asset protection is. I know what a direct asset protection trust is, just like they do. What's the big deal? Fuck out of here, man.
And it's not true.
This is the reason why y'all have the lowest marriage rates.
Right.
Nobody wants y'all because this is what they have to put up with. You keep comparing black men to white men. Yep. And if you want white men, that's fine. That's your business. Go get one. But I don't think you can, is what I think. I think what you're doing is you have a resentment, so you keep wanting to force it on black men. Oh, well, y'all can't do this. Oh, you don't do it like they do it. They don't want your ass. They're suggesting. By the way,
it's not a true statement either, though, because Elon Musk has like what 8 women different.
Oh, but he don't count, right?
Oh yeah, he don't count. Yeah, come on.
He don't count.
Yeah. Elon Musk got how many? Let me see how many kids Elon Musk got. Hold on.
So they do the same shit, man. The rich guys, they're spreading their seed. They don't give a shit about all this bullshit.
Elon Musk got. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk has 14 children with 5 baby mamas.
Right.
The current president
one
of
of them was a pain in the ass too.
How many kids?
Shit.
Yeah. This is why it's all bullshit, man.
It's definitely bullshit because
what men do.
But this is
black or white and shit. Men do what men do.
Men do.
Got means, and you got the wherewithal. Men fucking do what men do, and our color of our skin doesn't matter about that.
But this is the other thing. It's it's a bunch of them motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, I'm serious.
It's so many fucking white folks. It's crazy, right? Let me tell you what I know. When I go out here in this world, I do better than a gang of them motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
I had a bunch of them working for me.
Yeah.
Donald Trump got 5 with 3.
And we talk about wealthy men. You know how many poor fucking white men it is? You know how many motherfucking, I got kids all over the fucking place.
All over the fucking place.
Unnecessary, but y'all say the same thing about black men and you call them simps.
No. This is where they fuck up at. We know how to delineate. We understand that when motherfuckers, that's why when you see in these conversations, when we have with men, you never see these conversations where we're sitting back being an echo chamber for a bunch of fucking men. When motherfuckers come over here and they come up on these panels, on any of these goddamn panels, and they talking that bullshit, you will see the delineation with our ideologies when we talking with these men, right? So you can't sit back and just start saying that this is that we just sit back and, well, y'all say this about black men. Yeah, if you put a blanket statement in that, but it's the type of black man that we talking about. It's just like the goddamn, let me tell you what y'all can't say. Y'all can't say shit about them goddamn sugar boys. Y'all keep talking about us, but y'all still be grandizing them sugar boys.
Sugar boys.
Y'all, that's all of them. They would sit back and they be all on those panels.
Sugar boy.
Nigga, do you see? They got men doing this dumb shit.
Oh my God. Men. Yeah. That's
any man doing this, I don't want to have a conversation with him. Any man,
you got
clock it.
Clock it. Oh, God.
And they would sit there and be playing in the sandbox with these punks.
Wait, what they be doing, JT?
Clock it. Clock it.
You know we gonna click that, JT.
You know how to click it.
I don't want to know how to click it. Let me tell you something. Listen, there's this slow boy. He ain't even slow. It's the slow boy. That's how fucked up we became. It's this slow boy named Shamar. If y'all know who he is. It's slow boy named Shamar. He got scoliosis. His body shaped like a bent motherfucking paper cup. Now, this is their best rapper they have right now. Shamar not only is slow, but he's also supposed to be like gay, I think. He wear wigs. He be on the 20 versus 1. I just learned this about him. He's supposed to be a rap sensation. Look him up. You got him followed. You got a bunch of little girls, young women sitting back playing this nigga's music. This nigga's on the billboards.
Okay, so okay. Well,
he's rapping like. Let me tell you how he's rapping about giving ass to a dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
He's like the y'all know who that Saucy Santana punk is?
Yeah.
He's like the slow version of that. And you don't know what's going on. And so what they're doing is they would have these other rappers come up on like the 20 versus 1 and shit like that, right? And so and it's men that's doing this. These punk ass men that's putting all these goddamn rappers and all these women together, right? They would put Shamar over there to kind of like punk these dudes. You done had Charleston White got punked about it. You done had another little rapper. What they're doing is they're making a mockery of men. This is the next generation making a mockery of men. You looking at it, black man? You looking at Shamar? This punk is the best rapper they got right now, dog. This is the best. This is where they got that clock it shit from. And then let me tell you, this motherfucker sat back. They had him in an interview. and this is no lie. They had him in an interview. The motherfucker said, what was his highest education, right? He said his highest education was 12th grade. They said, what did you major in? He said I think he said in math. That was his major. He said, what all you get? What grades did you get? He said, I got a bunch of 90s. They say 90, he said 90%. They said, all your grades were 90%? He was like, yeah, everything is like, he can't read. He doesn't. And he got this little dance they be doing. You be seeing the TikTok dances. They get all this shit from this goddamn little slow boy. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it.
Watching this motherfucker for, man. I feel weak.
Man, y'all better pay attention. Listen, when I saw that round table, right. I said, I know every one of these punks over here. Why? Because I be looking at shit. I be like, The Shy, right? If y'all ain't never watched that shit, I was like, man, like, you know, sometimes you just got to be looking at shit, bro. And I saw Luke James. Luke James was supposed to be this thug, right? That was the character he was playing. He was supposed to be this thug named Trigger. And he messed around and he started messing around with this trans. It looks like a woman, for real. I thought it was a woman playing a trans. Come to find out, it's an actual trans. Now, this is the craziest part. This man was doing love scenes. That person right there, that's a man. And it was another one. He does love scenes with this. And y'all know, if you ever seen like the beginning of Power, remember how when they had ghosts on there, when it first started off, they start out having sex? That's how the Shy be. And this motherfucker be doing love scenes and kissing and tongue kissing these motherfuckers and everything. And they try to tell me that the dude ain't sugary. No, he aisle 5 for real. There ain't that much acting in the world. If it was, then why you ain't had Denzel do it? And now I understand why they had Clifton there, because Clifton already said, I ain't never gonna do no damn shit like that. Clifton Powell said, I would never do, did you not put me in a dress? You ain't gonna have me doing love scenes with other men and kissing other men. Not gonna do it. He said he lost a lot of fucking scripts because of that.
So hold on. So Cam Newton and Nick Cannon are trash, right? According to Nissa. Well, then we called out 3 men who got multiple kids as white men, and she says, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, these men, Elon Musk is an outlier. See the excuse she gives Elon?
Wait, hold on. If Nick Cannon is not a fucking outlier, Cam Newton is not an outlier. How do you? Anissa, quit playing.
They're literally 1% men that would classify them as an outlier. They're 1% men. Cam Newton is a 1% man.
Right.
That would literally classify him as an outlier. That's right. Same with Nick Cannon. So technically, they're all on the same level.
Yes.
No, but the problem is, it defeated your argument. That's the problem.
You just defeated your own argument.
I mean, you know, and
go to bed, Anissa. It's time for you to take your milk and magnesia and go to bed.
It's really not that difficult to discern the difference. Like, for example, what's the guy who's fucking around with Cardi B?
Milk and magnesia.
Yo. Yeah, it's time.
It's time to go to bed.
The sun's getting low, baby.
Put the wine down. Put the wine down.
Go on, turn on your dehumidifier. And, you know the air get dry at night.
Right, this is America.
Everybody muted for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, putting that thing up there muted everybody. Well, anyway, that's funny though, man. That's funny.
But that's typical, man. You know, I was watching Myron. He was at USC and he was having a conversation with these liberals, and as soon as he disproved them, they just like run off. You know what I mean? They like, They insult you and then they run off. You know what I mean? And then everything is an outlier. If you disprove or debunk their point, it's an outlier. There's also a guy, I'm trying to find his name. I'm trying to look him up. There's a white guy, I think he's a billionaire, and he's a sperm donor or something like that. He's got like 100 kids or something like that. I'm trying to find, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
I want to say he's the Telegram guy. I want to say he's the guy who started Telegram, but I can't confirm it. But there's a white guy. He's extremely wealthy, but he's a donor. He got like 100 kids. You're not outraged. Well, you're outraged for him. Because it's selective.
And that's why we keep saying this.
Clock it. Clock it. Clock it.
You know he's going to click that, baby.
You got to click it.
I knew that was going to happen.
That's immortalized.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you crazy?
Oh,
Denzel did not.
Hey, I don't care what you say. You still got the most egregious.
Sir Hussein, Denzel did not. This is the thing. They never put that shit on there. You talking about the shit where Denzel said he had to kiss a man. They never showed it.
I was going to say, did he kiss a man? He said he kissed a man in Gladiator.
He said he did it.
But I didn't see it.
They cut it.
He said
they cut it. They cut it. They wasn't doing that shit, man. They wasn't doing that shit because at the end of the day,
why did he do it in the first place?
Because that guy was, what it was showing was that they was trying to insinuate, they wasn't trying to show how homosexual the man was because he was very homosexual.
No, but what I'm saying is, why did he agree to even simulate this shit? You know, we didn't have to have that in there. You know, I went to see Alexander. You ever saw that movie where Rosario showed her titties? In the big movie?
Yes, I have seen that part.
I didn't
because I thought, you know, Alexander, you do history, you know, and shit. And so I'm sitting in the movie, it's packed. And then he started talking to his best man. And they started talking about love this and love that. And I'm sitting there and I made a mistake. I just said it out loud. I said, what the fuck is going on? I said, the whole fucking movie started roaring. I said, what the fuck?